What's up, guys? In today's video we're putting a Type R turbo on the Honda Accord so it can be just that much faster. We have Michael down here giving it the Uggy Duggies. Very frustrated.
You got them
Your car not crank without the
fuel pump?
wires?
Put the fuel pump back on, maybe.
Yeah, but
Alright guys, so I did a terrible job at recording. We already got the turbo in, as you can see. Right now he's sitting here priming it to try to get oil through it.
I don't know how to know when there's oil through it.
I mean, that should be good. You only got to do it a couple times. So yeah, that's priming the turbo, and while he was installing that, I went and heat wrapped his downpipe. It looks pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. It's only like my second or third time doing this. Alright guys, so it is the next day now. We kind of stopped recording because it was getting super late and we just wanted to get it knocked out. So we went ahead and got the transmission out of the car. And I'm also at the same time going to be installing a radium dual catch can setup. So I took off my old Crawford AOS system, and I'm going to be putting in the new Varus forge, clutch fork, and pivot, and a couple other things in the transmission. I have MTEX shifter springs that's also going to be going on to this transmission here. So I'm going to go ahead and knock that out, and then we're ready to install the clutch. So the inside of this transmission is disgusting. It is full of nothing but old clutch material. So I'm going to clean this up real quick, and then we'll start installing the new clutch fork, the pivot, and the shifter springs onto the trans, and then we'll get into the clutch here shortly. So on the throwout bearing there, onto the clutch fork, there's these little pins that have to be popped out in order to be able to get the clutch fork itself out. Not sure if I'm exactly doing this right, but we'll figure it out. Oh, that's so disgusting. So here is the new pivot. This is the old one. I honestly can't tell what the difference between the two is, but it's recommended if you're doing a heavier pressure plate system on these transmissions to install the new pivot. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So before installing the new clutch fork, I want to just take a quick second to compare this versus to the OEM one. So the initial look there is, this is much beefier, much better quality than the OEM clutch fork. I don't know if you can see like the difference in thickness here, but this one is super beefy. So we're going to go ahead and get this bad boy in. Alright, so the new clutch fork, pivot, and the new throwout bearing is now installed. So now we are installing the MTEX shifter springs, which go on the side of the transmission here, which is supposed to help give better return. They slide into here. The cap will then go back on. And then it's good to go ahead and torque back down. And that's it. And then on the other side here, which I still got to go get a socket for real quick, we'll take this side out and the other spring will then go in. So I'm the only one here today working on the BRZ, so I may not be able to get the best video of what's going on here. But now where I'm at is I got to go ahead and take off the flywheel, pressure plate, clutch, and then the new one can go in. The transmission is 100% ready. I went ahead and threw the shifter spring in just so I can kind of get this all wrapped up. And then, yeah, so we're ready to take the old clutch off and put the new one in. I'll try to do my best to record it, but sorry for the crazy hair. But the flywheel, clutch, pressure plate is now off. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but look at all of those hot spots all the way around the flywheel. There's one right here. They're all over the place. So it definitely was time to go ahead and get this whole ordeal changed out. Flywheel's bad, the clutch was terrible. Pressure plates, whatever, is probably fine, I don't know. But now we're ready to put in our new competition stage 4 twin disc clutch. Alright guys, so I have the radium catch cans in. One's right here, one's on the other side. I don't have the vacuum lines routed for it quite yet. And I know I've been doing a terrible job at recording today, but we've just been putting the work in the past couple days here. Got Connor here today, got Caleb over there in the Civic, and they're going to be helping me get the transmission and everything buttoned back up on the BRZ so that we can have this car ready for the weekend. Alright guys, so we're now on day 3 of getting the clutch and the BRZ all tidied up. Where we're at right now is the transmission is in, clutch is in, the whole underside is pretty well done. Just have to put the skid plates back on it that's over there. And what we're currently working on is getting the new vacuum distribution block, which is this right here, hooked up for the blow-off valve, the boost controller, and something else I can't remember off the top of my head. But we do have the radium catch cans ran into where they're supposed to be. And I also last night rerouted the oil cooler lines because I was having major issues with them just wanting to rub on absolutely everything. And I know this is kind of been all over the place, that I've skipped like different parts, but I've just been really trying to bust this work out, and I was trying to get it ready for this weekend, but it's not going to happen. It is now Friday, and you know, I was trying to have it ready for tomorrow. There's no way I'm going to be putting 500 miles on this clutch by the time I get this off the jack stand. Alright guys, so the BRZ is finally finished. It is off the jack stands. We went ahead and knocked this out tonight, and I haven't really got to drive it. I pulled it out of the garage and pulled it back in. But tomorrow we're going to go ahead and get this thing out and see what the whole feel with the new bushings and the clutch is. But this is where we're going to end today's video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you want to see more content like this here. And I'll see you on the next video.